in a hurry. She didn't say a thing, she just jumped inside, stuck it to my chest and told me to drive. I was scared, but she was beautiful, like a movie. She kept looking back like something was coming, said we ain't slowing down, ain't stopping for nothing. My truck was shaking, my blood was pumping, but she was laughing. I about hit the brakes when we came around the corner, a mile of blue lights aimed and pointed. Whatever she had is what they wanted, and it's all a little fuzzy after that. All I remember is sirens, blue lights flashing and driving, dirt lane passing and flying, tearing through the red lights, blowing through the stop signs. All I remember is sirens, ringing from the firing, one curve away from dying.
And we're right next door to the home of the Pittsburgh Pirates, PNC Park, right next to Heinz Field here, the home to the Steelers. The Broncos line up now for the point after. And the point after is good. Sanders is going to watch now as his defense gets ready to come into the game. He just put up over 50 yards receiving, helping his team go down the field for the score. They'll take it at the 20. The Steelers taking the field on offense, coming up a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look now from under center. Bell's going to take the handoff now. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Steelers trail right now, and you wonder how much the running game stays a part of the game plan. Bell's been shut down from his very first carry on.
No balance by this offense, like you said today. They can't run the football, but I've said this all the time. It's not always about just dominating physically and blocking up front. Running backs have to do their part. They have to make good decisions, and they got to break some tackles.
Jackson's all over the ball carrier. Third down on the way. Roethlisberger's going to take it from the gun. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up fourth down after just a 3-play series.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
Sanders got it on the return. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line. Let's give this defense a little bit of credit. They battled hard throughout the game, but the results haven't matched the effort, and they find themselves in a dire situation here as the fourth quarter draws closer.
Well, look, listen, one thing in this league, Jim, you can't give people credit for trying hard. Can't we take that for granted? I expect them to go out there and try hard. They're just not getting it done.
You know, you have 16 regular season games. Is it that hard to get up to the occasion just 16 times a year?
You would think not. One game a week, getting paid all that money, I expect a better effort.
At the 33. Green's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Set up now at the 28-yard line. Second and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Shazier's in on the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Mitchell nearly coming away with an interception.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
And he puts it through for 3.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
And a touchback. The Steelers' offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Von Miller gets to the quarterback.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
Here we go.
And they swamp him again.
Nice job that time by the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. This would be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
The Steelers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away. Sanders has got it now. And a run back of about 5. And there is Peyton Manning. He's been absolutely sensational today, Phil, showing us just how proficient he can be when he's in top form.
Some guys are so good that they can just do anything they want on the field because they have so much talent, and that's what we're witnessing here today. It's just a guy loaded with talent.
The Broncos are in front thanks to their quarterback. Manning's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
The catch is made by Emmanuel Sanders.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
That's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You've got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Second down after the incompletion. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. Runs it across for the touchdown. And now that we're almost in the fourth and they've just increased their lead, could it be time to rest the starters, Phil?
Oh, no, Jim, not even close to that yet. We got a long way to go. You've seen it many times in the NFL. Big leads have a way of just disappearing. So I'm not counting this one over by any means.
The point after is good. The Steelers are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score is 34-12. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Steelers have had a game they'd like to forget, and it hasn't been getting any prettier for them in the second half.
Well, sometimes there's days like this, Jim. You know, I don't know what it's like. I've never been in this type of situation, but it's been rough out there. It's not going your way, but just hang in there.
Here we go.
Roethlisberger from the gun. He was looking for Miller on that pass. Second down. Roethlisberger's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. And Von Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
It'll be third down. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun, and he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's third down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
Sanders is going to look for space now. Taken down at the 27. And a run back of about 14. The Broncos were on fire in the first half, and they are committed, it's obvious, to playing inspired football for 4 quarters. Partner.
They're playing inspired football, but, man, I don't know. Listen, this defense has been awful. So it's a combination of both, but this defense has got to find a way to pick it up.
Green's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Jumps up and hauls it in.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Loss of 3 on the play. 1 quarter to go, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. At the 30-yard line, here comes the snap. Peyton Manning under center. Anderson's handed the football. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Picks up 8 here. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
The Broncos know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
And that'll probably go as a drop.
Well, it's tough when you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass because we know it's hard to design plays that work. It's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again. Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down. When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
The Steelers set to return the kick. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Steelers are experiencing a little bit of a drought here offensively, having gone 3 straight possessions without a score. What do you think needs to be done to buck that trend here, partner?
I'd say it's a little more than a drought. This is some awful offense, and there's many things you got to do. You got to tell your offensive line to pick things up. When the offensive line is aggressive, it gives all the stars a chance to succeed, and that's what they got to do here. Offensive line, get it going.
Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Second down following that incompletion. The Broncos with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He was looking for Miller on that pass.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
And he reaches out and makes the catch. One-handed, no less.
All you can do is your job. And that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Roethlisberger sends it to Bell. Ward that time in on the tackle. The Steelers still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Roethlisberger has tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offensive line, and play calling, all good.
That's 5 receptions on the day.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The Steelers from the 32. Running room. Roethlisberger is going to pick up the first down as he's tackled.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Here's the handoff. Bell's marked down at the 19.
The Broncos defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Roethlisberger from the gun. Ball's out. And it's a takeaway. And he'll down him at that point. It's been that kind of a day for this team. I'm sure they can't wait for this one to be over.
You know, Jim, it's not always going to go well for you when you play in this league against such great players on the other side. But the one thing there's no excuse for, you must play hard, and this team just did not play hard today.
Green's playing out of position in the backfield here. And Daniels has got the grab on the touch pass.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
Manning's completion percentage, 70% on the day.
Well, you know you're just getting dominated physically when the offense just runs the football right up the middle. The middle linebacker and the defensive tackles just have to be better.
Sanders comes up with the ball. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. This will end up being an embarrassing final score for the team on the wrong end of it.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be embarrassed, and their pride is going to be hurt. And, you know, on the winning team right now, it's time to think about putting in the backups and just let this clock run out.
Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. Makes the catch at the 7. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Steelers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better. The Steelers did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now, second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Roethlisberger's now completed 4 in a row. Miller's got it, and a first.
Well, you're really in a tough spot. That is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Roethlisberger's now going to hit the ground in a slide and in.
Job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
Now 1st and 10. They go screen with Bell. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Makes the catch in open space. Ward that time in on the tackle.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
And Williams has got it on the handoff.
Steelers, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Over the middle and incomplete that time. Now looking at 3rd down. Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. Has it. Touchdown. The late touchdown's not going to change the outcome of the game, but perhaps it's something to build on for next week, Phil.
Well, it sure doesn't hurt. Sometimes when you score late in games, it does carry over, softens the blow of losing a little bit, and it can carry over into practice, and you sure hope it carries into next week's game.
And they come up empty on the onside kick attempt. Broncos offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
The Broncos have had a big #1 option at wideout today. Sanders has been heavily involved, and for good reason.
Well, what you do, you always look at a defense and see our strength against their weakness, and that's what they found. The guy catching the football is just better than the guy covering it. The Steelers' defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Here's Sanders. That's a huge third down conversion, especially after all the failures leading up to this point. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Jarvis Jones makes that tackle.
Well, the defense has been terrible all day. Here they are in this situation, down big, late in the game, about ready to give up another touchdown. Don't worry about the offense running up the score. Try to stop it.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here. No stopping them now. That's a touchdown. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
They're setting up the return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Broncos defense with a statement performance here today as they're going to win this game for the team.
Jim, watching this defense performance today reminds me of the Ravens of 2000 when they won that Super Bowl. How about Seattle in 2013? And, of course,
Malik Jackson chases him down.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
The Steelers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. The Broncos come out in a dime package. Tackled in the end zone, and this is a safety. Bolden's got a chance this time. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Broncos took care of business here today, Phil. And now you got to think they just want to run the clock, avoid any injuries, and get to that locker room as quickly as possible to celebrate.
Yeah, no question about it. They won the battle here today. They wore out this defense. The offense was absolutely tremendous. And you're right. Don't make a mistake now like a penalty, whatever. Let the clock run out so you can celebrate.
The Broncos have come up with some big plays in the passing game. Sanders had big plays all over this field today, Phil.
He's like the shooting guard, Jim, in basketball. If he's making a lot of shots, let him keep shooting. So they have found a way, keep getting the football in his hands. Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
1st and 10. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Now, they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.